Yeah, good evening, everyone. So, welcome to your own magic book reading session. Today is day 17, the magic check. So, I hope every one of you have done the assignment for health, healing yourself, healing your part which you want to keep.
Wow.
Yeah, magic check. So, you must have seen it's like relationship, health, money. Relationship, health, money. Always the sequence goes. So, relationships are very, very important. Then your health, and then comes money. Always you see day 3, 4, 5. Then here also. It's for the future relationships that we need to heal, future health that you want to attract. And now magic check. Magic check means future money. Obviously, check is always a future money, right? So why it's future? Because whenever you receive a check, you never get the money at the same instant when you receive the check. You need to go to the bank, deposit it, and then only you can receive the money, right? So magic check is a future money that you want in your lives. So let me share the screen and let's focus on today's chapter, day 17, the magic check. Wow. So you can see the check having all the magic sparkling dust on that. Yeah. So let's read. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. So these are the words by William S. Burroughs, writer and poet. So what he's saying that in the magical universe, in your life, whatever you are having right now or whatever you are not having, whatever abundance you are having or whatever scarcity you are having in your relationships, in your money, in your career or in your health, there are no accidents or coincidences. It it is basically a result of what you have thought, what you have imagined, what you have visualized for yourself in whatever way. Okay, so it's always a result of our karmas, I would say, or our visualizations or our complaints or our gratitude. So if we have done something good, have done a lot of appreciation for something in our lives, say for example you have given appreciation for your health, maybe, so you would be having an abundance of health right now. If you have done abundance gratitude for money, maybe you were very happy about whatever, wherever you lived in your childhood or whatever, however way you have acknowledged the money in your lives, you must be having a good abundance of money in your life. Okay, so if there is any lack or is there any scarcity, that means you have only complained about it and that is why it has happened. So there is no coincidence and there are no accidents. Whatever is happening is because you willed it to happen. Okay, so when you direct gratitude's magical, you have to take this responsibility. This is the first step. See why this line is written in the starting of Magic Check, because they want to tell you that it is you and only you who is responsible for whatever you are having right now. So when we take responsibility, then only we take action. When we take action, then things start to change. Unless we don't take responsibility, we will always be blaming someone or the other for the situation we are in. Say for example, we are blaming our luck, or maybe we are blaming God, or maybe we are blaming whosoever, the job, the boss, or circumstances. Then you are not taking that liability or responsibility that yes, I can change something in my life. So, okay, so when you direct gratitude's magical power towards any negative situation, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. So what happens? Suppose you have have a negative condition in your money. Okay, and when you direct gratitude's magical power, so what we were doing in day 9 practice, day 5 practice, what we were doing with money, We were directing gratitude's magical power towards money, whatever we have received in the past, whatever we are receiving in the present, whatever we are paying bills, we are grateful for that. Whatever the bills we need to pay, we are grateful for that. So if we are continuing with those practices which we have done in the past chapters of money, what we are doing, we are eliminating the old condition of lack of money in your lives. Okay, and what we are doing, we are creating a new condition, and that what will be the new condition? That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money. Yeah, so this is clear. So what we were doing, we were eliminating the lack of money. So now if you have done those practices, charge yourself, so you have become a good magnet by now. And what you are creating, more money. So now I'm sure if you have practiced it till now, you must be feeling that I have abundance of money, so that the feeling of lack of money is completely gone now, eliminating it, that I don't have lack of money. This must have eliminated by now. Maybe the abundance of money would be coming. It depends again on your practice, how you have done it. So you should feel inside that you have more money from your childhood. Okay, all bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. Yeah, we have read that in our last chapter also. So, any bad feelings about money, any bad feelings, envy, jealousy, disappointment, fear of losing, fear of having that in my investment should not go down, or fear of losing your job. It could be worry of your future, or insurance, or whatever it is. These are the fears and worries associated with money. So when we have these feelings, we cannot attract more money in our lives. So law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you more fearful about money. So you decide what feeling you need to give to money to receive the same feeling about money in the future. So she is talking about your feelings in the present will affect what will happen with the money in the future. So, all the negative feelings about money will only attract negative situations about money. So, what we have to do? We have to be very, very positive about money whenever we receive from here and there, whenever we pay a bill, whenever we get a discount, or whenever we get something in something free, some service, maybe. Be very, very grateful. Be very, very grateful, because then you are attracting money towards you. Obviously, if you get something for free, that means you have not paid for it. And when you have not paid for it, that means your money in your account has obviously increased. Otherwise, you would have paid for that. So, in that way, we have to acknowledge. So, book chapter will tell you further. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. So, if you are having any tough situation about money, any lack of money you are experiencing, it could be difficult. It could be difficult for you to be grateful, but this is the only guaranteed way for receiving more money. Okay. So you can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. Obviously, you cannot be, if you're grateful for money, you cannot be disappointed about money. So these two feelings are exactly opposite to each other. So if you are grateful, that means you are grateful. Okay, so you cannot be disappointed because these feelings are far apart, far apart. So that is why it is saying that gratitude is a guaranteed way to feel good about money, to feel happy about money. So you can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Yeah, nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. So she is giving you all the feeling examples along with gratefulness. So when you are grateful, you cannot have those negative feelings at the same time. So when you are grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you're doing the very thing that brings more money to you. So yes, so it's very, very clear. If you are grateful for money, you are eliminating the feelings which can push money away. In fact, you are doing something exactly opposite to bring money to you. So it's a double advantage. It's a double advantage that you are not only pushing your negative feelings away, but also adding gratitude, making it more attractive towards you. So I'll tell you, this chapter, Magic Check, is more about people who are having some materialistic desires. That is, having having a desire which can be fulfilled with money. Okay, it could be your dream house, it could be your dream car, it could be anything that you can buy with money. Okay, it is not about relationships, it is not about health, it is about something measurable. Measurable, that means you can see it. You can see it increasing. You can see it coming in your lives. So when you have materialistic thing that you want to buy, say for example, you want to buy a fridge, or you want to buy an appliance or a laptop or cycle or whatever it is, this magic check will work for that particular thing. Okay, so we will see how. You have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. Okay, we have already practiced. We have already practiced gratitude for the money we have received in the past since childhood till we started earning ourselves, and which we are receiving now. Whatever salary we are receiving, whatever discounts we are receiving. So we have done that practices in the last chapters. Before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, that is for the future, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. So she wants to make you very, very clear that you need to understand that money can come to you different ways in different ways and avenues that could come into your life. How money can come into your life, you need to be very, very careful, alert, and understand. Okay, because if you are not grateful each time your riches or money increase, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. So how this magic check will work, you have to be alert the whole day whenever you receive something in terms of money. How you can be, she will tell you what are the ways that you can receive money. Okay, money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. See, so it could be someone has gifted you something. Someone has gifted you, your children, a toy. Someone has given you a ticket for movie. Someone has gifted you some vegetables or fruits. Someone has gifted you a sweet box, or you received a tax refund, or you received some prize money. All these things are ways where you can receive money. Okay, your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner, when you're about to purchase an item and you discover, yeah, your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee. That means someone else pays for your coffee, lunch, or dinner. When you're about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted, Yeah. So you were seeing something on the price tag and you see that you have got a discount. So this is also an increase in money. When there is a money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy. So it could be any way that you can receive money. Okay. So be very, very careful whenever you receive a discount, whenever you receive a money back offer, whenever someone gifts you, say, for example, a top or a dress that you wanted to buy, be grateful for that. You say, okay. So I can tell you one example like recently we my husband participated in an Amazon contest just like that. He bought something from Amazon and there was a link where he could actually go into a contest. It was like 2 months back and we didn't even remember. But when I was doing obviously this magic book and practicing a lot about money and giving money, thank you every time I was paying something, and he also follows whenever he pays money to someone or so. Unexpectedly, we received 300 pounds as a prize money from Amazon. So what is this? This is an unexpected check which has come up in the form of money to you. So we need to be really, really grateful when some things like this happen. So this happens when you're really, really grateful for money and you're imagining, visualizing money is coming to you. So then these kind of things are happen. Okay. This is something out of nowhere. So in that way, you need to be very, very careful. And someone pays for your lunch or dinner. Someone, say for example, your office has given you a lunch or free dinner. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that lunch or dinner which your company has paid, but you didn't pay for it. You didn't pay for it. You got a tax refund. Tax refund is also obviously money which is coming to you. Yeah. So you have to be careful when you receive something like this and be really, really grateful. So the end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. Obviously, if someone pays for the lunch which you didn't have to pay, obviously it's an increase in money. Yeah. Even if it is 20 rupees, say for example, you went for having golgappas or in a chaat corner and you were about to pay, but your friend paid for it. So you had 100 rupees in your wallet, and if she paid for it, that means you have 120 now, because if you had paid, it would be 80, right? So there is an increase in money in your situation. So you have to be grateful at that time. So these are small things, but we don't care. We just forget, okay, he has paid, okay, oh fine, okay, no problem. So this is money which is coming to you. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money you're receiving through that circumstance. Yeah, of course. Okay. If you tell a friend you're about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, or if you are planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers their interest rate, or a service provider offers you a far better package, your money magically increase through the saving of money. Yeah, you get a discount. You're going to buy a cycle, but your friend says that they have a cycle and they are not using it. You can keep it. What does that mean? That means there is an increase in money. Yeah, it could be for anything. It could be for laptop or a mobile or anything that you wanted to buy, but you got it free. But you got it free of cost. Yeah. So that all circumstances mean there is an increase in money. Are you getting the idea of unlimited situations where you can receive money? See, these all circumstances which we have just read are really very important for this magic check to work. Okay, so be very, very careful what you are going to do from now on. Most likely, you have experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realized it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's universal law. So you remember your situations when you have received some gifts from someone, unexpected money from someone, and you didn't even realize that you have received. Okay, so it happens. It must have happened with you also in the past, but sometimes we don't even give any importance to these things happening. So now we have to be very careful. Okay, it's not luck, it's universal law. Universal law means when you're grateful for money, when you're grateful for paying money, when you're grateful for receiving money, you will attract more and more circumstances that you'll be more grateful for money. More money you will attract in your life. Any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that costs money is the result of your gratitude. Yeah, I just mentioned that if you are grateful, you will receive. So, whatever you have received now or are receiving is the result of your gratitude. Gratitude means being grateful for the money you have. Say, for example, some people just see their accounts and they are like, wow, wow, I'm so grateful for the money, for the balance in my account. And they keep on seeing it. And then they attract more money because wherever the energy, attention goes, wherever our attention goes, focus goes, the energy flows. So if we are paying our attention more to the abundance of money in our life, we will receive more and more of that. Okay. So you will feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. Say, for example, if you received money, okay, you received money through unexpected circumstance and you have been really grateful and you are jumping with joy, you're dancing on songs, okay, just because you received something, some money in your account or maybe some gift from someone. What you are doing, you are increasing your charging of the magnet. So now you are becoming a real magnetic force that can keep on attracting more and more money in your life. So I told you last time also about the magnet thing, that the more you charge it with your gratitude, with your joy, with your feeling of abundance, the more money you'll attract in your life. So if you are not charging it enough, you will attract like a safety pin. But if you want to attract more, like for example, a bigger magnet, a train coach, so you need to be a very powerful magnet. So you can be as powerful as much as you want. Okay. So when I arrived in the United States, so writer is telling her example. So when I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with two suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, and so I almost walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its four plates, four knives, four forks, and four spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places, and I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things to survive. But then suddenly I had my own personal driver and car. I was grateful, so I was given more. And that is exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. So she is giving her example how she attracted a driver and a personal car for herself by being grateful for whatever she had at that time. So it applies to every one of you, whosoever, like whatever situation you are in currently, be grateful for that. Be grateful for every circumstance you are having. Like you have a house, you have food in your house, you have your furniture, you have plates, spoons, everything that you have, you will, when you acknowledge, you will attract more things in your life, what you need. Okay. So today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the gratitude bank of the universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want. Okay, so I will highlight this here. So, what you have to fill in that magic check? You have to fill an amount of money for one thing that you really want. Okay, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you are going to spend the money on. So you cannot just write whatever, like some people write 100 crores. What do you want to buy with that 100 crores? So be very specific with what you really want, because you cannot feel the gratitude for 100 crores, say for example, because you don't know how will you spend that money. Say if I'm talking about buy, someone wants to buy a dream house, suppose. Yeah, they want to buy a house. They know what they want, how much they want. Then they can write down that amount. Okay. They want to buy a car, suppose. So they know that now they want to feel that car other than feeling the exact currency notes. No, you want to buy a car. So when you want to buy a car, you feel more grateful for that car rather than feeling that amount, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you're going to spend the money on, when you know what you want to buy. Okay, money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. Okay, so if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. Yeah, so if you think about just money, you will not be able to feel that much gratitude when you will think about the thing you want in your life. Say you can feel more gratitude for the house, maybe for a fridge, maybe for a washing machine, maybe for a car. Yeah, but you cannot feel the gratitude for the currency notes, because that is having no value unless you spend it on something you want in your life. Okay, so you have to be very specific about the amount of money for one thing you really want to buy. Okay, so when you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for the money. I think it is clear. It could be your dream vacation also. Could be anything that you want to spend the money on. Is it clear
Yes.
to everyone? Because it's
Yeah.
very
Yes,
important.
Yes.
It's very
yes,
important, yeah, because you need to know why you want that money. Okay, so now you can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank magic checks. Okay, we will send the magic check in the group today. So if you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check. And after you receive the smaller amount, you can keep increasing the amounts on your next checks. Okay, so start with a smaller amount today, whenever, because maybe this is your first check. So this is because the benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know you did it. You will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. So when you write a bigger amount at the initial stage, sometimes your logic comes into picture and you don't believe in it. And when you don't believe, you will not receive. Okay, so write something which is believable. Okay, and once you receive it, then make another bigger one. Okay, so because it is basically to make you more believe, make you more trust on that check, and then only you can, attract more and more checks in your life. So once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands. Now you have to I would prefer like draw it on a paper or take a printout so that you can hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Okay, so you have to think about what you want from that check. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want, and put as much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Okay, so you have to feel like really you have got it and you're buying that thing, and you're so excited and grateful for buying that thing. It could be that you have imagined a laptop, buying a laptop from that money, and you get it as a gift. Sometimes people have shared in the groups that they just wrote a magic check for laptop or an iPad, I don't remember exactly, but they received it from someone gifting them through Amazon. So this is how the power of visualization, excitement, gratitude works, and they actually got that thing that they made the check for. Sometimes it happens that way also. So you can receive it in any form. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes. It happened with me last month. I wanted to buy a washing dryer, okay, clothes dryer, and I wrote like 22,000 rupees and 220 pounds on my magic check. And next day, I received this 22,000 as my tax refund. And next day, I bought the dryer. It was so magical. So it happens. It depends how much you are practicing. So I'm telling you all these examples to make it more believable, so that you know that it works. It all depends how much gratitude you are giving while you're paying your rent, say for example, paying your electricity bill, paying your gas bill, paying for the grocery. Every single spent money and every gratitude counts. Okay, so don't miss a chance. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, or a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in a store. So you have to picture yourself that you are buying that in your store. If you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. So imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account. Yeah. And feel as happy and grateful as you have really received it. Okay. So these are the instances that you can imagine, think, and visualize after making your magic check, holding it in your hands. So after you have completed these steps, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least two more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands. Picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you are really doing it. If you want, you can do it more times in the day. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. Okay, so you can do it as many times as you want. Just hold the check and imagine what you want to buy, and there's no limit on the gratitude that you are going to pay. Okay, okay, so at the end of day today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. You could put it in on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, underneath your magic rock, in your car or wallet, or on the background of your computer. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you want. Okay, so you can put it anywhere. You can put it on the fridge, in your wallet, in your car, wherever you can see it often, and just imagine that you are receiving that money and you're buying that thing you wanted to buy. So when you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want. and continue with the magic check practice as long as you want. Okay, so it can be, we can do it more and more and more. When you start receiving, just keep on making more and more checks. Okay, so I'll just show you how the check looks like. So it's not a okay. The gratitude bank of universe. Yeah, pay to the order of, I think it's half half. It is signed by the universe, the magic check. You have to put a date, you have to put the amount, and you have to write your name here. Okay, name, date, amount, and it's already signed by the universe. It's gratitude bank of universe. So you have to be very, very confident that you're going to receive it because it's already signed by the universe. Okay. Yes, so magic practice number 17, the magic check. Count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Hold your magic rock in your hands and imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. Feel as happy and grateful as you can that you have received it. Take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you'll see it often. On at least two more occasions, take the check in your hands, picture yourself using the money for what you want, and feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. At the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want and repeat steps 2 to 4. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. We have just 1 minute left. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. And so we will just do gratitude. We are not left with
Thank
anything.
you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life. Thank you for all the money we have received in our lives since childhood. Thank you for the school fee, for the school bags, uniform, belt, shoes, all the places where I have lived. My parents earning so much that I had all the luxury, all the fruits, vegetables, food, abundance of food in my life, abundance of accommodations, my relatives' houses where I have stayed, my house where I have stayed. Thank you for all the holidays I have gone with my parents where all the money was spent on me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the money I am receiving in my life now, the abundance of food, fruits, vegetables, the house, the furniture, TV, washing machine, all the appliances, laptop, internet, Zoom, electricity, gas,